Hello everyone, this is OGAE Azerbaijan, and once again we have guests from Czech Republic. This time it's a Czech indie rock band from Hradec Králové, which sings happy songs about sad things. So let's welcome the Valentines.
Please just let me know if you wanna stay or go. If you wanna share your life with me, I won't say no.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm
And you
Hamza,
too.
nice to meet you.
And welcome. Can you please introduce yourself and about the band, who is Valentines?
Yeah, so I'm Hamza, the singer, the frontman, and the songwriter and bass player behind the Valentines, and also partly a producer of those songs. And the Valentines, we are this trio which is playing just music we like, basically, which is like indie pop with a lot of inspiration from the 80s era, for sure. And our guitar player is Andrzej, and our drummer is Matej. And unfortunately, they couldn't be here with me because this day was kind of busy, and I'm already at home. So yeah.
No worries. So can you tell me like how was the band was created and why to call it the Valentines?
Yeah, well, the band exists like from 2017, and we got together firstly with our guitar player Andrzej, because we played together at in this jazz band back then. We were both guitar players for that band. So yeah, we got together like we were in this jazz band, and after a few years in this jazz band, we figured out that we want to make our own music and do it more like make music we were listening to at the time more than just jazz, and because we listened to a lot of genres. And at first we wanted to play metalcore, actually. But after a few sessions, I figured out I can't scream, and that we are listening more to these pop songs and indie pop songs. So yeah. And after like 2 years of the existence of the band, our first drummer left the band because he went to study to Great Britain, and I just called Matej, who's our drummer, and I was like, okay, we've got this situation. Our drummer just left, and I know you play the drums. Don't you want to join us? And he was like, yeah, sure, okay. So that's how we became band. About the name, the Valentines, it was like when not even one of the rest of the band were in the Valentines. It was before the first show ever. We was at our rehearsal room on the Valentine's Day, actually, and we were listening to Valentine's Day by David Bowie, and we were like, okay, let's call ourselves the Valentines. And after releasing like those first songs, we discovered there were some bands with the same name, and we were like, okay, screw it, we just have to be more famous than them, and it will be okay.
Actually, that was the thing. Like when I was trying to research you, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, like there's, I cannot find anything because there's another, the Valentines, and it's coming up.
I know. I know.
But since you said that you listen like different kind of like genres, can you tell me like who is inspiration for you music-wise?
Yeah, like The Cure for me the most, and also the Smiths, Tears for Fears, or like Madonna, even, and Talking Heads, bands like these from the 80s, and also some current stuff the 1975 Gas Depperton, Fowls, and these mainly British bands. Yeah.
Perfect. And let's say that you are a pretty new band, we can say, right? And
Yeah.
but you have already released two EPs. One is Demos 17, and another is like For All Songs. So can you please explain each EPs and how you evolved through these years as a band?
They were recorded at this old garage where we used to rehearse, and yeah, those are pretty different from the stuff we are listening and making right now, because right now it's more like music with synths, a lot of synths going on, and also it's more of a pop, I think. And back then it was more dirty, I would say. So we are evolving through the time. We just don't really care about what will we make next. Like we don't set up these goals like, okay, next song has to be this synth pop, but it just kind of happens. We just make what we want to do at the time. Yeah.
And actually, as I said, like you are a pretty new band, but like in 2019, you already like won a song contest called Radio Wave Startér. So what did winning bring to your life?
It was like more of a alternative music contest, because it's more of an alternative radio station, and it helped us a lot to just to go into this big studio, which we never been into before the contest, and also to make this music video for the song "Did My Bag Hurt Your Knife," which was like really expensive, and we wouldn't probably make it without winning the contest. And also a lot of contacts, and to a lot of new people, a lot of new bands we've met there, and promoters, and yeah, it was a big opportunity for us to like kind of get into Prague even, and into these bigger stages and better shows for us, and yeah, it was great.
So now I have actually 5 quick fire questions based on your singles.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
So is life still a joke?
Yeah, life is a big joke.
Did the knife hurt your back?
Yeah, from time to time it happens.
Did he ever say if he was gay?
Well, it was about she, but
okay.
she never did, and she's my girlfriend now, so happy ending.
Do you cry too?
Yeah, I cry a lot. Yeah.
Will you stay or will you go?
We hope we will go into Turin, hopefully.
Okay, now let's move to Czech national selection. How did the idea come to apply for the song contest?
Yeah, well, we didn't even know until this year's contest, that you can attend your songs and you can send them to be selected. We thought you had to be contacted from the Czech Eurovision team, which like we are the only ones in the selection who weren't contacted before the selection, before the contest. But our friend has this platform for like music news, basically like fan page, and on YouTube he has this channel called Klubovna, and there was this section of videos which were like reviewing bands, like Czech bands, and we were there, and also the reviewer of our song was Jan Bors, which used to participate in like he was the boss of the team of Czech Eurovision Song Contest, and he was listening to our song, and he was like, "Yeah, I like the Valentines, and they should try to be part of Eurovision. They should go to Eurovision." And we were like, "You can do this, okay? So we will definitely try that." So we just Stay or Go wasn't written for Eurovision or anything. It was just another single for us, because we always make what we want to make, as I said. So I've just picked up these two demos of our songs, which were recorded and mixed at the time by me in my room. And yeah, they picked Stay or Go, and we are really lucky and happy.
And how did this songwriting process work for you? Like, how did you decide that, oh yes, this is a song and I want to apply with this song?
Well, the songwriting process is right now for me is the best thing to start to record right away. Like at the moment when I have the idea, I get the idea of some melody or bass line or drum beat or whatever, I have to sit down to my computer and record it immediately. And after I've got this like some structure of the song and some things and some synths and some la 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 vocal with no lyrics, I send that to the rest of the band, and we are like telling each other what would be good to change. Then our guitar player is recording another guitars into that song, and after that we are really like satisfied with the song. We send it to Filip Vlček, who also produced OGAE by Benny Cristo last year, which is our post producer. So I produce it, he post produce it and mix it, and that's how we make music. Really millennial way to make music, I would say.
And actually your song is also mastered by Ted Jensen, who have mastered recordings to stars like Madonna, Norah Jones, Green Day, etc. So how did this cooperation start?
Yeah, well, it's not really that of a romantic or interesting story from a movie. We were just working on the song with Philip, and he told us that there is this chance to contact Ted, and you can send him the song, and he'll pay for it, obviously, the cost that he wants. And yeah, he just mastered it based on our points that we wanted. For example, to get this 80s feel from the recording, he put the song on actual tape and run it, like play it through the tape machine to get this like really punchy 80s sound. Yeah. Oh, so it's kind of interesting, like a whole new perspective of making music for us. Yeah.
Were you expecting to be among the lucky 7, since there were like 150 songs, and which gave jury hard times to select best out of the best songs?
Yeah, well, we didn't expect it at all. Like, we just wanted to try it, but we also thought that maybe we will be too alternative for this competition, and that it's not much of mainstream sound. I don't know. We were like, okay, we will try it, but I wouldn't give it a lot of chances to to participate in the top 7. But we are really happy it happened, because it's the best way it could happen, because we just really sent this not really immediately recorded song. I was working on it like for a year, because I still wasn't happy with it, and those lyrics I was overwriting them all over again. And yeah, and one day I got this call from Christoph from the Czech team of Eurovision, and he was like, okay, so you're in the top 7 of the Czech Eurovision Song Contest. And I was just silent, and he was like, well, are you there? I hope you're happy or anything. I was like, yeah, I'm happy, but I didn't really expect it. It's a lot of work for us right now. So yeah, we were pretty much really happy about that. And also there's this thing that I've sent those two demos to the competition like 20 minutes before the deadline because I almost forgot about the application.
Oh my
So
God.
it's just like it's kind of it's kind of funny how it happened, and maybe it means something. Yeah, I hope so.
So in general, if we look at Eurovision history, rock is pretty kind of like new genre in the competition. So do you think more rock bands will join to the competition after Lordi or Måneskin's successful win?
Yeah, for sure. I think there will be more rock bands for sure, but I don't really think that we are rock bands. I don't think so.
Mhm.
We're more about like pop. Just there is just the guitar, but yeah, we are not
Mhm.
really rock.
But if you are the one selected to represent the Czech Republic to Eurovision Song Contest, what will make you stand out?
Yeah, I think we are really like just being ourselves, which is something that doesn't necessarily mean that we are boring, because I think we are kind of crazy. These like really introverted extroverts, like really just specific individuals, I think. So my moves are kind of like dumb sometimes, and I think that a lot of people in those comments and also in those YouTube reactions to Stay or Go, they appreciate it because they can see that it's not any type of acting or choreography. It's just me focusing focusing on that moment, on that special moment, and just making whatever I think is good at the time. So I think we've got this some charisma, I hope, for people, just being ourselves, just being the band we are always.
Can you also tell us what message would you like to convey with your song Stay or Go to your listeners?
Yeah, the message is practically that when you sometimes think about whether to stay in a relationship or just leave it, you should think about how much do you love the person, and if the person really means that much for you, then it's easy to overcome all of these ups and downs in the relationship. I wrote it in lockdown, and I was just thinking that these human relationships, social relationships with the closest people, are the only thing you have in those situations that you don't expect, like lockdown or these bad things. There's nothing more that would matter at that time than love. Yeah. So the main message is, long story short, love. Love the people who love you, and just share the love with them. Yeah.
The music video is also very interesting and fun to watch. So it has this
Thank you.
80s vibes all the way. But can you please explain the idea of a zipper opening and closing? How is the message delivered through the video?
It was just basically just this funny idea because it's in the rhythm of playing the guitar, because Andre is playing like da 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 da. So it was just like, what if I would do this with my zipper? And Maciej, who recorded the video, was like, yeah, sure, let's do this. It was just us, like just funny ideas all the way.
And regarding lockdown, how actually it affected your music career? Are we expecting any new albums coming?
Yeah, we are not really sure about the album because we want to be 100% sure that we want to make album and that we have enough great songs to do the whole package of an album. But right now we are all about singles and music videos because at our level of our band and in those numbers we've got from streams and plays on YouTube, views on YouTube, I think it's the better way to release just singles, to get as much attention on that song, on that one song you are releasing. So yeah, we hope for the album, but not right now.
I guess you have already listened all the other 6 songs from
Yeah.
Czech National Final. And I wonder, like, if not you, who you would like to see to represent Czech Republic in Eurovision?
I can't really answer this because we want to see us in Turin mainly, but all of those songs are pretty good. To be honest, if they weren't, they wouldn't be in top 7, and all of those songs are pretty much different from the other. So yeah, I think I can't really pick just one because I don't want to anyone feel left out. So I'll be quiet. But all of those songs are cool. Yeah.
Again, diplomatic answer, but I accept it, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you watch actually Eurovision? If I ask, who do you think your ultimate favorite from Eurovision?
Yeah, from the past year, I really listened on repeat to this song "Shum" by OGAE, the Ukrainian band. It's just really interesting. I've never heard anything like that. So I like this song, and also Daddy Fryer, or how is it pronounced? I don't know. The Iceland guy. Yeah, those two were my favorite songs from the past year.
Actually, yes, they were definitely my favorites as well.
Yeah,
from last year, as well as Måneskin. Yes. But do you have any message for your fans?
Well, we just always say that we are really, really happy, and we are just happy that so many people just came across our band, and we hope you'll stay with us no matter what, and you listen to our other songs, and you will listen to our new releases, and we are just really grateful to have you in those comment sections and in our number of followers and so on, because it's the best thing about Eurovision, that you just show your music to these masses of people. Like, so many people can listen to our music in that moment, and it's just great. Yeah, we thank you all, and we love you all.
We love you too. So Honza, if I ask, can you please also sing a little of your song, if possible?
Yeah, I can try a little bit from the chorus. Please just let me know if you wanna stay or go. If you wanna share your life with me, I won't say no. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm really thankful for you, for your time and very interesting answers. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for having me.